Welcome to this update for Rule the Waves 3 with the release of the 1.0024 beta. I'm going to go through some of its qualities and characteristics, and hopefully the final release of this will be pretty much similar. It looks like a really interesting release. Particularly, the battle generator has had a significant boost with the addition of the concept of Admiral, not to be confused with Admirals mode. So the battle generator, when a battle is offered, is going to first of all give you a more detailed assessment of the enemy's forces. Often it would just give you what's in the C zone and kind of, get you to make up your own mind. There's then the possibility of rearranging your forces before you decide to accept or decline battle. And in this, the concept of Admiral, who commands the area, or C zone, same thing, and who can gain battle stars and who has abilities. And what happens is there is a command check by the Admirals on both sides. They get to play too. That will determine whether your forces can be modified and by how much they can be modified, and give you the option to specifically add ships. And that role is determined by how good an admiral you've got. So if you've got, good old Maximilian von Spee here, then, lucky you. If you've got von Pol, the admiral who didn't do very much with the High Seas Fleet, maybe less. I think this is a really interesting development that's going to give extra excitement to what happens when you press the turn button and a battle pops up. And yeah, I'm really excited by this. I think this is a really interesting new feature, and it's so sad that I've just finished a war with the Soviet Union, whereas this feature would have been a really interesting one to know whether to accept or decline and shuffle the forces around a little bit. To what extent a change this will be, I don't know. We'll have to see over in my main game. But for now, I think this is an excellent and unexpected addition. In addition to this major new feature, there's the usual round of updates and fixes. I haven't included the trivial ones, but here are some of the ones that stood out for me. So first of all, when you've disengaged from a battle and you want to end the battle, you'll often get a message saying aircraft are still in the air and you can't end the battle. So they've changed that, where there have to be at least 3 aircraft within 100 nautical miles of you before it prevents the battle ending. So if there aren't any aeroplanes, or if there aren't 3 aeroplanes within 100 miles, then you can end the battle, which is just, helpful. Corvettes are no longer allowed to have submerged torpedo tubes. I'm slapping my forehead for not spotting that was a possibility. But anyhow, that ruse has been removed from the clever people who found out that little bug. On events, so the classic, your ship has run aground, do you want to A, B, or C? You can now just press the number keys 1, 2, 3 to choose which one you want to do. So you don't have to go to the mouse. It's trivial, but actually for me, when I've got one hand on the mouse and one hand on the keyboard and another trying to imagine what I'm going to say, actually that's quite helpful. Another little ruse, -2 quality guns can't be replaced if there are more than 2 centerline turrets. So I think some naughty people have been making proto-dreadnoughts back in 1890s or something with dreadful guns, and then just continually upgrading. So effectively, you can only have 2 centerline turrets if you want to upgrade those quality 2 guns. And there will be an improved notification when your hit suffers a magazine explosion from a torpedo hit, which is nice. Nice to know what on earth's happened. So that's it. I think, as ever, there's a whole pile of work that goes into these bug fixes and these releases. But I think the addition of an Admiral and of a command check before there is going to be a battle, I think that's going to be a major improvement in gameplay for us to enjoy. And I look forward to it very much for the next war that I start in my Germany 1935 game. Might encourage me to be a bit more relentless. Hope that was interesting and helpful. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.